Hello, folks. Welcome to Burl Sports. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate those of you who bought in. Looks like we're streaming on YouTube. Let me go double check Facebook. Do feel free to interact in the chat. I'll need you there in a minute to help out with how many times we're going to random. Appreciate those of you joining us for an irregularly scheduled broadcast. It looks like we're good on Facebook as well. So typically we stream on Sunday evenings. So little deviation from the norm here, partially because the two big breaks for tonight are have been up for sale for a while. Partially because I've got other things going on Father's Day with my boys, so just taking a beat and rearranging things a bit. So we got a full agenda up tonight. I'm not sure we've ever done this many different breaks in one broadcast. Usually I'm one, two, maybe three at the most. We got a lot going on here, though, as we needed to fill out these breaks that were moving a little slow. What's up, Barton? I don't know about morning, man. Hey, Ralph. 9 p.m. I'm usually ready to wind down once that sun goes down, but um, can't see that agenda very well. So here, let me roll that right here real quick. So you can see we got our 460s themed filler breaks. We've got our classic rookie mixer. We got a pack filler for the Bowman rookies and stars, and then we got a uh, pack break where one of those packs from that rookies and stars box will be split up by the card. So a few randoms to take care of, and then of course we'll do that Bowman rookies and stars NBA box break last. So just wanted to show out that agenda. I kind of don't like the way it's in the way, so I'm gonna make it go away. Okay. What's up, Matt? What's up, Brent? Appreciate everybody in the chat. What's up? Lights out. All right. So again, without really any further ado, we'll get started. So in my breaks, every spot gets a card. So even these filler breaks, even the filler breaks, people are taking home cards. Up first is 65. So you can see we had 50 spots with 65 Mantle being the big hit, followed up by a Rookies and Stars box break spot, 65 Mays, 65 Brock, and then some spots in that classic rookie mixer. And then, of course, we had throw in some commons there to bring that price point down, which is the purpose of a filler break. So that's kind of the format for most of these, with varying number of mixer break spots, varying number of pack breaks. One of these doesn't have any packs, but more mixer breaks and so on. But all those checklists were in the listing, so I do hope you checked that out if you bought in. We do use list randomizer on random.org for our randomization purposes. Make sure you check that out. But yeah, for this, yeah, I've got a bunch of sheets here in the spreadsheet. So 65's up first. You can see we've got our list of spots here. We've got our list of names here. So we'll randomize our list of names. A number of times we'll determine in a second. Then we'll paste that randomized list right next to this checklist so that it's nice and shuffled up. And then I will not read through the whole thing. So I'll look at the big hits. We'll see who's got the mixer spots. I'll add those to the spreadsheet, and then we'll roll on to the next mixer. Otherwise, we will be here very late tonight. All right, so For our four fillers, let me get numbers in the chat between or including 4 and 9. Between or including 4 and 9. First four numbers to roll in will be how many times we randomize those lists. So go ahead, get this copied. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Let me get one more number in there. There it is. All right, so those are our four randoms for the filler breaks. So first one we'll randomize 6 times. All right, good luck everybody. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, get back in my spreadsheet there. Make that a bit smaller. Paste the randomized list here. Hide the other list. All right, there we see it. All right, so you can see the 65 Topps mantle going to Mike Heffelfinger. SGC2 here on this one. Then the Bowman Rookies and Stars Hobby Box break spot going to Barry. So I'm gonna change the color of this font really quick. That way I remember to go back in and copy and paste that over. The 65 Mays goes to Dustin Norton. So SGC 3.5 here on the Mays. Blue Brock going to Steve Hathaway. And then you can see here our mixer break spots. So we got John, Matthew, Pete, Joey, John, Barry, Matthew, Dustin getting 3 of them. Steve, Mike, John getting a couple of more. Matthew, Douglas, and Matthew and John. All right. So you can watch the man behind the curtain real quick. So this was filler number 1. Not that one, not that one. Here we go. All right, so you can see filler number 1. I got a spot right there. That's Barry. Here, I'll leave a little 1 in parentheses just so we remember that was a filler spot. Right. So there's those other spots in the classic rookie mixer. Let's see, we got 18 of those. Oops. I want to keep the formatting. There we go. Look, perfect. We'll just have to remember to ignore those extra numbers when the time comes. All right. So one filler down. Second filler coming up. You're not wrong, Matt. That maze is nice. It's obviously off center. It does have a little corner ding top left and a little corner wear in the bottom right, but it's one of those cards. If it had been graded, 5 or 6 years ago, it could have been a 5, but alas. I got it out of a collection some point in the last year or so and got it graded with SGC. All right, filler number 2. Same song and dance. Copy this one. See, so second time. Ralph's got us at 6 randoms this time. All right. Listen more, list randomizer. All right, 6 times coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, make that where we can read it. Maybe not that much. How about that? All right, so we got Mickey Mantle. This is the 64 filler, so the Mantle here going to Chad, SGC 2.5. Then we've got Barry snagging the tops in the NL. Aaron, Mays, Ed Matthews going to Steven Strauss. And then you can see our classic rookie mixer spots here. We had 10 of them in this one. So that's one way this price point was a little lower. It also was the first one to sell out, so there you go. But there were less classic rookie mixer breaks spots. But Dustin Barton, Dustin, Kevin, Barry, Fred, Greg, Ralph, Steve, and Barry. All right, so copy those. All right, so we got those there. All right, spot number, or mix, or what are we calling these? Fillers. Filler number 3. I don't know if I showed the Brock earlier, did I? If I didn't, here he is on the 65. All right. Next up, 62. Nothing like filler breaks with Mantles, right? I mean, it could be worse. You could get nothing. I'm not a fan of filler breaks in other formats, so I figure at least we get some fun stuff going on here. So this one's got 2 Rookies and Stars packs, as well as 15 mixer break spots. And we're randomizing this one 5 times. Thank you, Michael. All right. Get our random window back here. Listen more, a list randomizer. All right, 5 times coming up. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Paul on top, Matthew on bottom. Hide that initial list. All right, now we're next to that checklist. Oh, it's a little large. All right, so Mantle goes to Paul Ganem. Nice hit, Paul. SGC 2.5 here on the 62 mantle. And the 62 Mays, PSA 4 goes to Jesse Ellis. The Mickey Mantle All-Star goes to Rich Anton. Then Rookies and Stars. Break spots going to Derek and Hunter. Then our classic mixer spots. We got Kevin, Zach, James, Jake, Barton, Dustin, Douglas, Mike, Joseph 2 in a row, Scott, John Penix, John Pavich, Douglas, and Kathleen. All right, so we'll get these ones first. Oh, there's my 1 and 2, but I didn't have a filler in 2. Well, we may have to give away another spot here in a second if I forgot. I had it on my checklist, but on this checklist, but not on the other. So may have to give away another spot here in a second, but let me make sure I don't have it somewhere else and just forgot to change the title. All right. All right, so that's there. We got these mixer break spots. $15. Make them red just for consistency's sake. All right. Then we've got one more filler to go here before the those columns, make this one smaller. All right. 66 is up next. And let's see, according to Barton, we're doing 4 on this one. So let's see, yeah, we got 2 rookies and stars. We've got 15 mixer breaks. All right, let's see how it shakes out. Well, where'd that go? There it is. List randomizer. All right, and 4 times coming up. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, paste that here. Hide that original list. Wider, larger, not that wide, and not that wide. Okay, so Mantle going to Jake Gebhardt, SGC 3.5. Mays going to Mike Bender. Yaz going to John Pavich. Then Rookies and Stars spots going to Joseph and John. And then those rookie mixer spots Going to Terry, Jake, Hunter, Dustin, James, Steve, John, Mike, Matthew Heidel, William Bender, Stephen Strauss, Pete, Mike Bender, and Dustin Norton. All right, we'll get these over. Three there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to give one more away because I forgot. Um, let's see. Not there. Here. Okay, grab those names. All right, so that is full. Full up. Also, congrats to Leroy on Twitter for winning that free spot in the Classic Rookie Mixer Break. If you don't get in on those giveaways, you absolutely should. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Those are the only ones I've got the patience for at this point in my life. Um, and to be transparent, it's not a lot of patience I have for it. But do the free spot giveaways there. So make sure you get in on those. It's a nice way to help spread the word about the breaks. It's a nice way to remind those creepy social media algorithms that to show you my post when I make them. So yeah, so that is the reason for that. 3 ways to enter, 1 winner in every break we do that's 100 spots or more. All right, so no more giveaways to do on this one. Let's miss the line by 1 because that's here. Yeah, okay. All right, so since we had an extra number in the chat earlier, we'll use Derek's number for this random. So 255 spots. We got 255 in the list here. So every spot gets a card, with the exception of, a few spots they actually get 7 cards because they get a full pack of the 2003 Bowman Rookies and Stars out of that break we're going to do at the end of the broadcast. So there's one Bowman Rookies and Stars pack. And this checklist is on the break listing. We won't read through all 255. I will scroll slow enough for you to see them. Let's see, there's the second one. The ones that are bolded should be the ones that I've pulled. There's the third Rookies and Stars pack. The bolded ones should be the ones I've pulled for us to show on the broadcast. All right, so without any further ado, we'll get started. So I think I copied the list. Yep, that's what that dotted line means. List and more, list randomizer. Coming up 4 times. Good luck, everybody. Here is 1. You will have to ignore those extra numbers by those spots that have those. All right, so that's 3. So 1 more. All right, we got William on top and Matthew Heidel on bottom. Scroll right here to our checklist. Make that a little larger. We need to wrap this text and then make it a little smaller. Okay. to see that number on the left. All right. Well, I thought I wrapped this. Okay, there we go. All right. See where everybody landed. Up first, SP Jeter, PSA 7. Going to William Bender. Not bad for a filler spot. We got Don Drysdale going to Pete Stanley. I think there were, I don't remember the exact number now, 50 some odd cards that were raw in this break. 200 or so that were graded, give or take 5. I don't remember the exact numbers off the top of my head. Roger Maris, SGC 2.5, going to Angelo. All right, next up, Willie McCovey goes to Michael Swafford. SGC 2.5 there on McCovey. Of course, tons of Hall of Famers throughout. Not every rookie in the break is a Hall of Famer, but a large portion of them are. A few duplicates, mostly because I put this together over the course of a while, a few months probably, setting them aside and picking them up when I saw one decently priced. So there are a few duplicates, mostly because I bought them at different times. So what are you going to do? So you got a couple of Jim Palmers here. The nicer one is this one, going to Dustin Norton. And Johnny Bench going to Hunter Peel. Bench here's SGC 4. Loosely, so essentially what it is, I took on the checklist, I kind of put them in year order by sport, and then I took the biggest hits and spread them kind of throughout. Reggie Jackson goes to Douglas Meyer. There are definitely some cards that are worth the price of admission that I'm not showing. I think I pulled right around 50 cards. In fact, a few of them are probably more valuable than the ones I'm showing. But got to show iconic cards like Yount, going to Dustin Norton, and then Brett went to Mike Heffelfinger. Then Eddie Murray goes to Luis Perez. Minnie Minoso. Oops, too far. Minoso goes to Matthew Heidel. PSA 3 here on the 52. Minoso recently inducted into the Hall of Fame. Really nice, clean example. PSA 3. Ozzie Smith, PSA 6, goes to Barry Wildison. You can see through here lots of classic Hall of Famers, a couple of repeats in different grades. Then we got Topps traded Ripken. PSA 8 goes to Jake Gebhardt. Really nice, clean card. Pretty centering. Just a tiny bit of edge wear, but really a good example. So next card we'll look at is the 83 Darrell Strawberry. Topps traded. This is a PSA 9. Looks like I forgot to bold him, but he's right here. Going to John St. Martin. Right, then we got Elway up next. PSA 9. John Elway goes to James Halink. There you go, James. Nice solid 9 on the Elway. Elway's a little tougher on condition than the Merino for whatever reason, but that's a nice 9 there for you. Of course, some classics through here. I thought I'd pulled the Clemens 9, but I didn't. Always have a tough time getting high grades on the Clemens for whatever reason. Let's see. Oh, I did pull this one. I didn't bold him either. Don Russ, the rookies. Jose Canseco, PSA 10. When I said I bought a lot of these, accumulated them, a lot of these mid 80s, actually, I got out of a collection and got graded myself. So they sat at PSA for, a year and a half, like everybody else's cards, but they came back recently, which was the impetus to make this break happen, because I had way too many cards in these cases sitting around. All right, Sportflix, Bonds. So Sportflick, these style cards have always fascinated me. I remember as a kid thinking they were so awesome. I also loved running my finger along the top to make that squeaking sound, which probably isn't great for condition. But hey, this one never had that done because I pulled it out of the pack myself sometime in 2020. So Barry Bonds, Sportflix. Oh, I said I was going to scroll slow enough where you can see, and here I am talking without scrolling. But you can see lots of these through here. Nice high grade examples of a lot of rookies. Some Fleer updates, which are a little tougher. Then you can see get into the Sportflix here. So there's Bonds going to Michael Orzechowski. Right, then we got LeBron. Bazooka white jersey, PSA 9. Goes to Dustin Norton. Oh, I did pull this Canseco here as well, even though he's not bolded. PSA 10 on the Jose. Goes to Dave Raimondo. See, we got him in a couple of different grades there. Will Clark, PSA 10. Love some Will Clark. Goes to Bradley O'Connor. Pretty tough PSA 10. Won't be many more of those graded with grading fees the way they are now. Rookies and Stars spot goes to Douglas Meyer. It's a nice hit there for you, Douglas. So parlaying the filler into the mixer into the Rookies and Stars hobby pack. There you go. Let's see here. Well, did I miss the? I guess it's a little farther down, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, here it is. Yeah, Topps traded Tiffany Maddox, which also isn't bolded here. I thought I'd done a fantastic job with my list. This is why I shouldn't do more than like 2 or 3 breaks a week, because I just get too many irons in the fire. So that's the Tiffany version. And that goes to Jeremy McCulley. So there you go, Jeremy. Then we got Lou Brock going to Mark Ouellette. PSA 5 here on the Brock. Jim Abbott, PSA 10. Remember my dad taking me to see Jim Abbott pitch when he was with Birmingham Barons. Such an inspiring player. So PSA 10 copy of him going to Pete Stanley. Right. Rolling on up to, let's see, over 100 cards in. Here's the rookies. King Griffey Jr. goes to Mark Ouellette. Same set. Deion Sanders, PSA 10. That's going to Douglas Meyer. Yeah, Douglas. Another good use of a filler spot there. I've got some of these still in graded card bags, so slipping those out as we go here. Score traded Griffey goes to Joseph Cerullo. Then Tops traded Dion, PSA 10, going to Greg Ritzer. And there's the big boy coming right up. Going to David Doyle. Mickey Mantle, 1951 Bowman. Congrats on the massive hit, David. Beckett Authentic. Obviously low grade, but cool card to add to your collection, David. Congrats. Yeah. Okay. A couple of Upper Deck Griffies. Going to Ryan and Edwin. Bowman, 92. Mike Piazza is up next. Got Jeff Bagwell in here. Jeff Bagwell was the first major league player I remember meeting, like in person. There's the Piazza, going to Scott Smith. So my uncle used to work for Walmart, and Walmart started opening up these discount stores called Bud's Best. I don't know if y'all remember those. Maybe they were local to only to the south. I'm not sure. Um, Bowman Jeter, going to Douglas Meyer, PSA 9. But one of my uncle was going around, and he would oversee the launching of new stores, and had one in Southwest Mississippi, maybe. I don't fully remember, but Jeff Bagwell come up from and do like a signing as part of the grand opening, which was pretty cool. Mike Trout goes to Matthew Piscatella. Nice hit there, Matthew. Getting that Bowman draft Trout. Not a bad use of your filler spot. Seeing those fillers, take home some good cards. Very cool. Um, that brings us to the end of the regular baseball. There's still a few big hit baseball cards left, but see, hopping into football, but this is just because it's a big hit. Basketball's actually next. But football, Tom Brady, Pacific, PSA 8 goes to John Penix, again with a filler spot. Not a bad use of the filler spots. So congrats, John. Let's see here some 60s basketball rookies. Most of those are raw. Got Walt Frazier here, who's pretty nice shape, going to Jacob Hudson. So Walt, crease-free condition. Nice example there for you, Jacob. A really high grade Bernard King goes to Daniel Brickner. So PSA 8 here on the King. Got a few 86 Fleer through here, Malone being one of them, which is also not bolded. There's Malone. Goes to Steve Hathaway. And another filler spot put to good use. Charles Barkley, SGC Authentic. Goes to John Venturini. Oh, I've got the logo there. See, you can't see the bottom of the chat, but yeah, Matt's. Holy cow, that's terrific. It is terrific. A few cool basketball rookies through here. I really like the Sean Kemp stuff, but Bowman Rookies and Stars break spot. Here we go, going to Gary Miller. We've got a Hoops Shaq coming up next. PSA 10 going to Eric Sutherland. And we've got Yaz, SGC4 going to Kevin Taylor. A few different Shaq rookies. Some of the same card, but different grades. Well, that card's here somewhere. Anyways, well, looks like I didn't pull that Sean Kemp. But it's a super cool card with the Slam Dunk PSA 9 going to Dustin Norton. Okay, here's the Shaq Gold. That's what I was looking for. SGC 8 goes to James Hop. And then big PSA 10 Barry Bonds. Goes to Scott Owens. So out of that collection I think I opened 24 Topps Traded sets. My main motivation was that I kind of wanted a PSA 10 Bo Jackson for my collection. But out of the 24 sets, I felt like 12 of the, I think it was 12 of the bonds were gradable. Sent those 12 in, got 2 10s, which is pretty good. But I only felt like 6 Bo Jacksons were gradable and only got 2 9s. I got a 4, a 6, a 7, 8, and 2 9s. I was pretty disappointed. Metal Kobe goes to Pete Stanley. Topps Chrome, Allen Iverson also goes to Pete Stanley. Very nice, Pete. I got a few different Kobe rookies through here. Ultra, PSA 8 goes to Lynn Fiddler. Collector's Edge, 9.5 goes to Adam Stadzinski. Sorry, Adam, if I mispronounced your last name there. Cool set. Um, obviously, high school jerseys, so not as collected, but cool card nonetheless. Fleer, 8.5 goes to Jared Houston. Classic set EX 2000 by Skybox. Allen Iverson goes to Jonathan Morrissey. Stadium Club Kobe. I guess I didn't bold that one either. It goes to Josh Bailey. This one's cool. It's is a large card. It's the Fleer Platinum LeBron big sign, so it folds. So it is. I'm gonna pick the camera up here. So this is a PSA 9. So cool card. I'm going to Hunter Peel. I guess they use their ticket stub holder for it because it's kind of that shape and size. Move a couple of things here before we get to the last part of this break. As we are nearing the end, folks. Then we'll got a couple more spots to determine before we hop into that Bowman box break. All right, Dwyane Wade, silver MVP goes to Angelo. Bob Gibson goes to Galen Oda. PSA 2 here on the Gibson. And wow, congrats, Leroy. What a free spot. Dan Marino, PSA 9. Huge hit. Congrats for sure. Again, get in on those free spot giveaways. Burl Sports on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And another spot, Bowman Rookies and Stars. Hobby box break goes to Pete Stanley. Just the font. Oh, I want his name, not the spot. Goofy. Okay. Jerry Rice is our next hit. Tiffany's good stuff. Oh, sorry. Roger Staubach's next. Did I show Roger? Kind of going losing my concentration. All right. Roger Staubach goes to John Pavich, SGC4. Jerry Rice goes to John Venturini, PSA 7. Score, Barry Sanders goes to Jeff Williams. All the scorecards in this break came out of the same set that came out of an original collection out of uh, Sevierville, Tennessee. Troy Aikman. Next one we'll look at goes to Mike Heffelfinger. Peyton Manning Bowman goes to Charlie Bailey. Both the Mannings in this break came from original collection out of Louisville. And the Manning Absolute Retail with the little die cut corner there goes to Yaron. All right, just one more hit to look at as we roll through a few of the more modern cards. Didn't have a ton of, ultra modern stuff. I think it was maybe 4 or 5% of the break. And last one in the break. Zach Wilson, pink camo 10 goes to Matthew Heidel. All right, so that wraps up that one. Promise I didn't just bump my light. Okay, it's alive. We're all good. Okay. So we got a couple of spots to move over here. So I am going to do this. Data filter. There we go. There's our 3 spots. Copy those. Paste those here. All right. And we got a pack filler. So if I could get a few more numbers in the chat. First one will be how many times we random between or including 4 and 8. Between or including 4 and 8. First one is how many times we'll random this pack filler. So every spot gets a pack. One of those packs is another spot. The second time is how many times we'll randomize this list for folks in the single pack break. And then that third time is how many times we'll random that 64 filler break that I didn't put a spot in the checklist, but I did over here, so we got a spot hanging out. So we might as well give it away because we're breaking this tonight. All right, so 7. 7's how many times we will random the pack filler. So if you remember, I actually posted up like a 100 pack filler, and I was going to take care of all these, but these lovely gentlemen were the only ones who bought in. So I was like, well, it's a little better odds if I just put 1 pack in here and we just kill this break because nobody else bought in. And they assented to that. I emailed them first. Hey, thanks for the numbers in the chat, guys. So, list randomizer, and we got it 7 times. So thank you, Derek. Just hitting all those numbers for me. I appreciate it. All right, so here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right. That looks like Aaron is our lucky winner there. And you can see those other packs. And so it's actually super value because most of them are worth 20 bucks or more anyways. Um, but regardless, we got Aaron as a spot in the Bowman. So there's the pack filler. There we go. And then so our pack break. So we won't know which pack this is in the box until we randomize the whole box, but we'll go ahead and randomize who gets which card in the pack. So, top card is always spot number 1, bottom card is spot number 7. And you can see once we get there, I've already got my little labels out here. All right, so we're randomizing this one 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, there it is. There's the order with the numbers. Mark, Kenneth, Mark, John, John, Janet, and John. All right. So there's that. And then 64 filler, yeah. So, yeah, I didn't have one on the checklist, but I had it on the other checklist, so we'll go ahead and do it. So we will randomize this one. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, so 5 times. It's that 5th time that will, whoever's name's on top in spot number 1 after 5 randoms, it gets that spot. So good luck. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Dustin, it is. Congrats, Dustin. Nice little snag there. Unadvertised $250 benefit there for you. All right. I'll make all those normal. Okay. I don't remember why I put the 1 here. Oh, because it was that first filler. Yeah, I left the numbers on these others, so we'll know. And I don't think Dustin had a spot, so he'll know which one was his on that. All right. So, and 7 it'll be for how many times we random this one. So, good luck, everybody. It's a good box. I do have a new camera angle we'll use so we have a top view of the box as well on once we start opening it. But we'll get our pack order determined. So we'll go column at a time, top, left to right, top to bottom. So we'll go pack 1 is top left, and pack 24 is bottom right, if that makes sense. Okay, copy. And then we'll shift our view here in a second after we random this. All right, so here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So here we've got our random list for the 2003-04 Bowman Rookies and Stars Hobby Box Break. Paste those right here so we've got that saved. All right. Actually, scroll that down a little and make sure everybody saw the bottom. All right, so let me get this copied over. We'll shift our views. And there we go. All right. Also, after the broadcast, we'll random one more time and give this one away. We'll just hit the random button one more time, and then whoever's on top gets that lovely, lovely card. But solid box. Of course, hunting LeBron rookies and parallels those are the big chase here. Up first is John Pajovich's spot. And even though y'all can't see the chat, I can still see it. So if you'll be able to see, people who are on the same platform as you in the chat. But because that's just fun. All right. Scouting report. So again, we'll go this entire column, then this entire column, this entire column, then this entire column. So that's the way that rolls. So get my penny sleeves here just for when the time comes. Okay. Pack 1, John. All right. Theo Ratliff, Keith Van Horn, Ricky Davis. There's the gold of Paul Pierce. Chromes of Theo Ratliff and Chris Webber. All right, one pack down. Second pack coming up. And this is Pete Stanley. Derek Anderson. Sheed. Josh Howard, rookie. Juwan Howard on the chrome. And Sean Marion. Pack 3, Hunter Peel. Yao Ming. Andre Miller. Thomas. Theo Ratliff. A lot of Theo Ratliff love. Baron Davis. Okay. Spot 3 down. Spot 4, Barry. Coming in off that filler. Or, I think that, I don't remember. Either the filler or the bonus spot, either way. Yeah, Barry was the filler, I remember now. All right. Juwan Howard. Josh Howard. Michael Redd. Michael Petrus. And Troy Hudson. All right. Spot 5, Mike Maringer. Penny Hardaway. Drew Gooden. Brent Berry. Jerome Beasley. Reggie Gaines. Troy Murphy. Gary Payton, Chrome. All right, 6. And spot 6 is John Pejovich. Oh, that's bothering me. I'll move this over here because the cards aren't really showing over here. Okay. All right, John Pejovich, spot 6. Morris Peterson. Steve Nash. Dirk. Troy Bell. The wrong rookie. Josh Howard, Chrome. Katino Mobley. All right, so spot 7, Aaron Duff. Vince Carter, Michael Finley, Gary Pate, Darrell Armstrong Gold, Tyson Chandler, Derek Coleman. Pack 8. Going to Greg. Eric Snow. Jason Williams. Corey Maggette. Zoran Pinic. Sharif Abdul Rahim. Travis Hayes. Derek Anderson. Spot 9. 9 is James Halink. Leonard. Red. Cayman. Mario Austin Gold. Troy Bell Chrome. Antoine Walker Chrome. All right, up next is that pack break. So this one's by the card. Let's see. Probably the easiest way is just to pull that over into another text box here on the left. So let me do that. And of course, make it where it's not as large as the screen. And smaller still. There we go. All right. So 10 is our pack break. Spot 1 is here on top. So Hudson. Oh, that went to Mark Stammerman. Then Kenneth Barnes gets Jalen Rose. Caron Butler. goes to Mark Stammerman. Maurice Williams in spot number 4 goes to John Pavich. Spot 5 is Drew Gooden. Hey, there's an X-Fractor parallel. I did these before. Forgot that the golds are super thick. I don't know, so I put a label on a regular size top loader, but that won't work for the golds or the chrome. So the gold is 5. Got a top loader for that, just not right here, so we'll save that for a minute. I do have big enough top loaders. For the Bowmans, or the chromes, I should say. So Tyson Chandler with the X-Fractor, those are numbered out of 150. I don't use an overhead camera much. I've seen some people like just pop it right up there. Felt awkward. And then PJ Brown, 7. All right. Those will go there. All right, now we are now in, I can make that go away. Spot 11 goes to Joseph Cerullo. So we got 11. We've got Alonso, Ray Allen, Mike Miller, Travis Outlaw, Howard Isley, Steve Blake, Jalen Rose on the chrome. All right. And 12. Plotkin. Still no LeBrons. There's a Shaq. Tim Duncan. Allen Houston. Mike Sweetney. Chris Kamain. McGrady. No idea how to say his name. All right, this is our next column. It's a 13, Dustin on top. Let's see. So 146 card set. So, in theory, we should hit a LeBron in the box on average. Of course, I'm sure there are lots of boxes that have like a chrome and a regular, so. All right. This is Dustin Norton, if I didn't say so already. Steve Francis. Piazza. Stromile. Lampy. JR. Premier. Swatch. So get that instead of our gold. Rookie card of Luke Walton. And then Michael Finley. All right. Spot 14. This is Gary Miller. Ilgauskas. Oh, Jason Kidd. Devin Brown. Redemption card. Signs of the Future. I'm afraid that is expired. 17 years ago. Well, there you go. Baron Davis. Wally Zerbiak, Chrome. And Eddie Jones for the Heat. Never felt right seeing Eddie in a Heat jersey. All right, 15, John Pavich. Doug Christie. Katina Mobley. Pau Gasol. Darko, rookie. Brian Cook, gold. Rashid, chrome. And Pau Gasol, chrome. All right, spot 16. Douglas. Yeah, Douglas Meyer. Kenyon Martin. It's a good photograph. Grant. Eddie Curry. Travis Hansen. Sean Marion. Wrong rookie. Karolinko. 17. 17 is Tony Cipriano. People dropping off because we aren't hitting LeBrons. Nay, nay. Don't drop off. Remember, if you're in this break, you've still got a shot to hit the guaranteed LeBron. Oh, there's a LeBron. Nice hit for you, Tony. Pretty decent centering. And by decent, I mean the centering looks solid, perfect. Little edge wear, as is common just with this card out of the pack, but really nice hit, Tony. Let's see, this is spot number 17. All right. Well, hitting a LeBron just takes the pressure off. At least makes me feel better. All right. Interesting. Yeah, so I had to look because I see we've got another X-Fractor coming up. Pack odds are 1 in 44, and we've gotten 2 in this box, which is, so we're beating the odds in that sense. So Mike Miller. Oh, 14. I think that was the serial number of the last one. Very interesting. X-Fractors are cool. They deserve top loaders. And I bet Mike Miller's got a player collector or two out there who's interested in him. All right. Well, that was a really good pack there for you, Tony. Definitely winning pack war so far. All right, 18. Mike Maringer. I don't know why that 24th spot is getting cut off. Interesting. You can tell that it's Andrew, but still, it's bothersome. Okay. 18. Let's see what you got, Mike. Glenn Robinson, Scottie Pippen, Sam Cassell, Delfino, Vladimir Radmanovich Gold, Corver rookie card. All right, last column. So we are 3/4 of the way through. This one goes to Maxim Habash. Kirilenko. So we've definitely had some duplication, in the regular Bowmans. So it's not impossible that we hit another LeBron. Hansen rookie again, wrong rookie. Tinsley Chrome. All right. 20, Rich Anton. Desmond Mason. Iverson. McGrady. Hayes. Nestrovich. Caron Butler Chrome. And Vince Carter Chrome. '21, Plotkin. All right. Ben Wallace. Richard Jefferson. Kurt Thomas. Wrong rookie. Eddie Curry Gold. Mike Sweeney Chrome. Allen Iverson Chrome. All right. Derek Peaster coming in, spot 22. Kobe Bryant. It's a fun card. Latrell Sprewell. Amari Stoudemire. Reese Gaines. Tyson Chandler Gold. Kevin Garnett Chrome. Nene Chrome. Right. Greg Kutrice. Pack 23. Jerry Stackhouse. Darrell Armstrong. Juan Dixon. Capono. Delfino. Tony Parker Chrome. Tony Delk Chrome. All right, last pack going to Andrew Goldman. See if we get any last pack magic here. Interesting. So we've got Cheney, who's flipped. Isley. Chandler. Walton. Kevin Garnett Gold. It's a good looking card. Beasley. Chrome rookie. Karl Malone Chrome. That does it for the packs. So we'll do one more random for this guaranteed Bowman LeBron. So we'll shift views again real quick. So scene. All right, here's this list. And if by some stretch, the pack break spot comes up, then we'll random that list of seven, you know, of seven names again, and whoever's name comes out on it will get the LeBron. Either that or we could cut it into 7 pieces if y'all would prefer. All right, good luck. Here we go, one more time. Tony Cipriano. Nuts, Tony. Huge break, man. Congrats. Sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles. Appreciate all of you tuning in. Appreciate those of you who've bought in. Hope you all have wonderful holiday plans for those of you who are fathers or have fathers in your lives. Um, Condolences to those of you who don't. Hope you have some good memories or can make some. And that's all we got. Look for 39 play ball pre-sale to go up on Tuesday. So keep an eye out for that. Um, Pre-sale limit will be 1 spot per person, and then if we've got any left over on Friday, I'll adjust the limit then. But that's it. This is Burl signing off.